I must find Madame Iggy Azalea. I venture here to Akron to find Madame Iggy Azalea. She is the way to finding the truth about my true mission. My life has been complicated. Always searching to find out what my true calling is and what I have to do. I'm always on the run, looking, staying out of danger. Doing mini missions and going to greater heights. Solving life problems. The time to come for the truth to come out.
On this episode of Goofing Off,
our nerds find their inner ninja on this week's Face Off.
Will Selena deliver 5 pop culture news stories in under a minute? We'll find out on the Blender.
and Jur intertwines magic and science on Animanga.
Welcome back to another episode of Goofing Off. I'm Jervain.
I'm Selena Rivera.
And I'm Brendan O'Hara. Today we're going to start off with the Blender. Selena has 60 seconds to give us 5 pop culture news topics. If she doesn't make it in time, she has a sweet surprise coming her way.
Nintendo has beat all market expectation when they made 6 times more profit in the past 6 months versus all of last year. This is due to the Wii U gaming console and the release of Mario Kart 8. Marvel Studios is planning on releasing 3 new movies next year, first with its anticipated Avengers Age of Ultron. We should also expect Captain Marvel, Black Panther, and many more. Winter is coming, and so is the new Game of Thrones video game. The makers of the Walking Dead game, Telltale, announced that the first of the GOT video games will be on the market before the holidays. Walmart has been offering gift cards in exchange for old copies of Call of Duty. Walmart feels comfortable selling a collection now that the supply is big enough. They are trying to compete with GameStop, but their CEO says he isn't worried about the competition. Marvel and DC plan to make 20 more movies in the near future. Will this comic movie bubble burst? Only time will tell. But Marvel's plan is to get all of their superheroes on screen by the end of 6 years. DC is yet to be determined, but we do know that Marvel's Ant-Man is going to conclude Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's this week's news, blended and ready for your consumption.
You went over again!
Ow! Candy! Everywhere! Candy!
Next up is Face Off, where Jamie, Jur, and I are officially pro ninjas after playing a few rounds of Hidden in Plain Sight. Who do you think will be the top ninja? Let's find out.
Welcome to Face Off!
Yeah.
Welcome to Face Off!
Face Off!
Face Off!
Face Off! Okay, so we're gonna play this wonderful indie game on Xbox 360. It might be available on PS3. I don't know. I don't have the PS3. We're playing on the Xbox. It's called Hidden in Plain Sight. It is a game where you kind of have to basically figure out who you are and then beat the other people in your group.
I hate these kind of games.
So let's just, it's
suck at
too
these
much
kind of
to
games.
explain, so let's just get started.
How do you know which one's us?
You
You
don't?
gotta figure it out. You push A throughout this entire game. My A is, oh, see? I saw you run. Saw you run.
I used it.
Okay, so now all the bullets are gone, so I'm gonna run to the finish line. This is me, right? Yeah, that's me. So once everybody's bullets are used up, you might as well run.
Wow, you suck at this game already.
I didn't use my bullets.
I win!
Walk was A. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and Y was run.
So let's try again. I'm ahead with 1.
Oh. I don't even know which one I am. This game is so intense for me.
I was so close.
Jer, where are you? Oh no! I forgot you still had I forgot!
Run me, run!
I forgot you still had a bullet. Oh.
I haven't even used my bullets.
I like this game.
Oh look, we died again.
Okay. Okay, so now we play for
I
real.
don't know where I'm at still.
So you gotta figure out who you are now. Some of these NPCs got so far.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. It's between these two. I don't know.
Is that fake?
Yeah, you got faked out.
Or is that you? Jer, I'm gonna shoot you.
Shoot me then. You think that's me? I don't know. I think this one's. Are you dead, Selena? No, not yet.
I
don't know.
know.
Can you shoot your own person?
Yeah, you can.
Oh!
What, is that you?
I may have shot my own person.
Oh!
Oh no! Jer. Okay, this has to be someone. Oh. Was that anybody?
Yeah, somebody died.
I don't think it was. Was it me?
Did you shoot yourself?
No.
I think I shot
No,
him.
I didn't. I know who I am.
Did you shoot yourself?
I don't know who I am.
You don't?
No, I don't know who I am.
Well, this person is dead. That has to be you.
It could be an NPC.
I think it might have been me.
Hit Y and find
Oh,
out,
no.
Selena. Why don't you hit Y and find out?
I shot myself.
Oh, so I'm the only one left with a bullet, so I'm just gonna run for it.
I shot myself.
I win!
Did you shoot yourself?
I think I shot my.
How did you manage that?
I was like that person all the way down there.
That was sad.
That-
Oh wow, we didn't move that far this time.
It's like, why are all of these people gathered here together? Like, don't you think they should be fighting each other instead of just...
Trying to get to the finish line.
I realize that, but like, there's like skeletons walking around. Why aren't the knights like trying to kill the skeletons? Just all shoot at me.
Oh, this is so somebody I saw you run. I totally saw you run.
Darn it! We are going to take a short break. We'll be right back after this.
Like what you see here on Goofing Off? Then like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Crazy for Instagram? Send us a picture of you watching Goofing Off and we'll put you in the next show. Retweet us and you might win a chance to be on Goofing Off.
If you just can't get enough of Lowdown and want to watch all of our episodes, then you're in luck. Go to our YouTube page, and while you're there, click subscribe. And since you're already on the internet, go like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, and find us on Instagram. We interview all sorts of bands in Akron, and who knows, we might show one of your favorites in an upcoming episode of Lowdown.
Make sure to watch Lights Camera Akron every day.
Right here on ZTV channel 45-1.
Check out Lights Camera Akron online on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
And of course, check out our Instagram page at ZTV LCA.
See you next time.
If you love entertainment and all things girly, check out So Chic with new episodes every Tuesday at 10:30. And be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next Tuesday, girlies, only on ZTV.
You're watching ZTV.
Welcome back. we're going to move on to Movie Snobs, where Selena talks about an upcoming movie that we are all very excited about.
Hello, fellow movie snobs. So I think I deserve the Film Critic of the Year award because I sat through the entire movie of Gone Girl. And I'm not saying that because the movie was terrible, it was just excruciatingly long. This movie is based off of the book by Gillian Flynn, starring Ben Affleck, Rosamund Pike, and directed by David Fincher. So let's talk about the plot. The story was great. It was intricate, delightful, enigmatic.
I'd finally realized I am frightened of my own husband.
And long. So Nick and Amy Junn are just the average couple.
Everyone told us marriage is hard work. Not for me and Nick.
Then one day she mysteriously disappears. And if you watch as much Law & Order SVU as I do, then you know that the cops always start with the spouse as the suspect.
As you all know, my wife, Amy Elliott Dunn, disappeared 3 days ago. I had nothing to do with the disappearance of my wife. I have nothing to hide.
And that's all I can say without giving the story away. But I can't go any further unless I address the subject of this movie being long. You see, the screenplay was written solely by the author of the book, so my guess is that she didn't want anything to be cut from the film. Also, the way the film was edited and how the story seemed like it was going to end at certain parts. But then it just kept going, and the difference between this movie and something like Lord of the Rings is action. Gone Girl is a thriller, but nothing exciting happens. It's just basically scene after scene with endless dialogue and voiceovers.
I will practice believing my husband loves me, but I could be wrong.
With all of that being said though, the acting in the movie was fantastic. I see Rosamund Pike in a whole new light. This role is entirely different from her previous parts. Now, the moment I've been waiting for since last year, and it's this week's feature feature. Mockingjay Part 1 is set to release on November 21st.
I never wanted any of this. I never wanted to be in the games. I just wanted to save my sister and keep PETA alive.
And unless you've been living under a rock for the past 3 years, then you know that this is the third installment of the Hunger Games. And if this movie is anything like Catching Fire, then it should be awesome. Oh, and another reason to go see this movie is Jennifer Lawrence. Enough said. Well, thank you for joining me on this week's episode of Movie Snobs. If you have any movies that you want me to review, just hashtag Movie Snobs on Twitter at ZTV Goofing Off, and I will see you at the theater.
This week, we went to our own Akron Comic Con and got to see a bunch of awesome cosplay. Let's jump in with Selena.
Hey everyone, we are here at the Akron Comic Con. This is Goofing Off's first time being here. There's a lot of cool stuff here, so let's see what it has to check out.
Well, my name is Michael Savine, and I'm the co-founder and director of Akron Comic Con.
Tell us who you are and what you're dressed as.
My name is Chris, and I'm dressed as Nick Fury.
Black Widow.
I am Loki. My name's Andy, and I'm dressed as Edward Kenway from Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
If you can't tell, they're the Ghostbusters.
I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
The Captain Jack Sparrow?
I, the Captain Jack Sparrow.
Tell us your name, sir.
My name is Alan Bellman, and I'm an alcohol... Oh, wrong meeting.
No. Oh my gosh.
Alan Bellman, I'm from the golden age of Marvel Comics.
My name's Matt, and I am dressed as Groot.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
My name's Devin Ricketson, and I'm dressed as Poison Ivy.
Anna of Arendelle.
So I have to ask your opinion on the new Batman versus Superman. What do you think that's going to be like?
We'll see.
We'll see.
I left me ship up on Lake Erie with Mr. Gibbs, and I commandeered me a horse and rode down this way. I heard there was winches and rum.
Do you like the Avengers more, or do you like the actual Thor movies more?
Well, I have to say, I think I like the adventure movies because they have everybody in them.
If I'm in it, I like that one.
So where is Elsa right now? I haven't seen her anywhere.
You know, I haven't seen Elsa either, but, you know, I think she's up to maybe some mischief on the North Mountain.
I don't know if you can tell, but these look kind of handmade. Where did you get these?
I made everything except for these boots are store-bought, but I don't know how to make shoes. This was actually carved with a pocket knife in my garage.
This is a comic book convention. We are here to glorify comics and the people who created the comics.
How long did it take you to get into this?
To get into?
Yeah, to get into your costume.
The makeup takes about 20 minutes. And actually getting into it, this is really, it looks like a lot of different pieces. It's not, it's 2 pieces.
So tell us your name.
Casey.
Casey. And what is this that you are holding?
My comic book cover I drew for Only Human.
You drew this all by yourself? Mm-hmm. No help?
Nope.
Not even from your parents?
No.
So how long have you been drawing comics?
Well, let's see, I'm 90 now, and I started at the age of 18, so mathematically you figure it out.
This was made out of craft foam and automated matte foam and using a heat gun, hot glue, and some super glue.
Is it comfortable?
Not right now.
We're the Northeast Ohio Ghostbusters. We're actually a nonprofit community group that benefits everything in Northeast Ohio.
Okay, so, Anna, do you want to build a snowman?
I thought you would never ask.
So, that's a yes.
Yes, definitely.
She said yes. She said yes.
Jura's up next with this week's Animanga. Let's jump into a parallel universe to ours where science and magic are one.
Welcome back, Animanga fans, to another week of Animanga. I'm your host, Jura Ving. Today we'll be getting to something more interesting. This week's anime consists of this introduction quote that begins the anime. Alchemy is a science where one understands the structure of matter, breaks it down, then rebuilds it. However, it is not an all-powerful technique, as one cannot create something out of nothing. If one wishes to gain something, one must present something of equal value. This is the concept of equivalent exchange, the fundamental basis of alchemy. However, there is a taboo in alchemy, human transmutation. One must not commit this act. Check out this short trailer. This anime was adapted from the manga. It follows the storyline more closely to the manga rather than the original TV series. The anime is about two brothers, Edward and Al, who were raised in a remote village in Risenbol, in the country of Empress. Their father, who was very gifted for alchemy, left the family when the two boys were young. Their mother passed away due to an illness, and so they were cared for by their best friend and her grandma. Edward and Al traveled the world to advance their alchemic training under Izumi Curtis. Upon returning home, the two decide to try and bring their mom back to life with alchemy. Want to know what happens next? Do you think they were able to bring their mom back to life? What happens to the boys, and where will their adventures take them? Find out more for yourself by watching this anime. What's your favorite anime or manga? Let me know by #animanga to our Twitter page at ZTV Goofing Off. And who knows, maybe your favorite anime or manga might just appear. Until the next show, I'm Jerving.
We are going to take another break, but fear not, fellow goofers, we'll be back in a sec.
Like what you see here on Goofing Off? Then like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Crazy for Instagram? Send us a picture of you watching Goofing Off and we'll put you in the next show. Retweet us and you might win a chance to be on Goofing Off.
Stop! Was anybody at this part?
Okay, guys, we're actually running out of time, so we're gonna wrap it up here and maybe try again.
Free puppies at the Union! Let's go! Free puppies!
You know, if this was 2008, I would instantly move you off of my top friends.
Well, it's 2014, so you can just go ahead and unfollow me on Twitter then.
Every day at 9, 1:30, and 5, right here on channel 45-1 ZTV.
If you love entertainment and all things girly, check out So Chic with new episodes every Tuesday at 10:30. And be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next Tuesday, girlies, only on ZTV.
Welcome back. We are going to move into Games on a Budget next, where Jamie seems to have dropped the creepness factor and is indulging in her inner artsy side. Let's take a look.
I'm Jamie Duran, and this is Games on a Budget. Let's talk about Proteus. This game is really different from other games we've talked about. This game isn't creepy at all. This one is a first-person exploration adventure game. This game doesn't come with any instructions, so it just drops you into a pixelated island. While the music adapts as you move and interact with the island, this game is really simple but beautiful. So when I play this game, I pretty much chase the cute little rabbits around the whole island. They pretty much just kind of make these cute little boingy, boingy, boingy noises. When you play this game, you really have to have an open mind to it, because otherwise everything's just gonna look like pixels to you. I would almost go as far as to say it's a piece of art. A lot of people would disagree with me on that, but I really think this is a piece of art, and there's just so many new things that I discover every time I play it, which is what keeps me going back and playing it. So I may have lied a little bit. This game does have a creepy part. The island goes through 4 seasons, so when winter comes around, let's just say everything that you once loved about the island is now empty and dead. Anyway, be sure to check out this game. It's available on the game's website for $10. I've been Jamie, and this is Games on a Budget.
We went to Con on the Cob a few weeks ago and got to interview Alana from King of the Nerds Season 1. Let's take a look.
This week, Goofing Off went to Con on the Cob, one of the few places where you can make your own figurines, find limited edition gaming books, listen to great music, and there was even a trick-or-treat costume parade. Tim sat down with Alana from Season 1 King of the Nerds.
What was your favorite moment on the show?
My favorite moment on the show is when Danielle and I, we bonded over our love of pizza.
So, with people knowing your name more as a result of the show, has that impacted, going out and doing things, like going to the grocery store or something silly like that?
The only time I'm still famous is at conventions like this. And people introduce me, this is Alana, she was on Season 1 King of the Nerds. But other than that, everybody else is just like, hey, it's Alana, do you want to play a game?
Awesome. So, most of us found out about the show after the fact. How were you able to find out about the show beforehand and then actually be able to apply to get on it for the first season?
Well, because I go to conventions all the time, I'm pretty connected in the nerdverse, I guess you would say. And I got an email with a casting call, and I was like, I have a video camera. Why not?
All right. So, how can we find you on the internet, social media, websites, anything like that?
Well, you can find me on Facebook if you just search Alana Smith Brown. My fan page is right there. It has the cartoon picture from the show.
Okay.
And then my Twitter is Princess O Gaming, and the O is actual O and not a zero.
Okay.
And I have a blog where I write about how much I enjoy gaming, like video games, tabletop games, board games, and that's called RoguePrincessSquadron.com.
All right.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Goofing Off.
Be sure to check out our exclusive content on YouTube. I'm Selena Rivera.
I'm Brendan O'Hara.
And I'm Jared Vane. Thank you for taking the time to goof off with us.
Way to go, Jared. What? Oh my God, you're breaking everything. No! Oh. We like totally do like ninja things. Okay. Like ninja total things. Like, and then. So weird. I'm ready whenever Jur is. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Next up, Selena's gonna get punched in the face.
I'm Jamie Duran, and this is Games on a Budget. Today I will be telling you about the game My Little Ponies. And this is a really great game. Loser!
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. To find out how you can make Emmy-winning media, visit the UA School of Communication online. ZTV. Make media. Make a difference.